So last night, practically before the video was uploaded, the Empty Treasures video, talking about the things, the treasures that I had that I just couldn't get rid of, that I forgot about and then had to get rid of. Before the video about that had even uploaded, I had found someone to take the things, to come take the things away. So that worked out really well. I think they're good home. So from that, I wanted to just share with you about the challenge of exiting. This would be true anywhere, but in particular, we're having it's a bit of a challenge to my wife and daughter to get everything out of there, and expensive too. We have to literally liquidate. When I was there, I liquidated my personal life, but I left this behind, the home and all the infrastructure that was in place, because my daughter and wife would be there for a long time now. My wife and daughter taking care of getting rid of all of that. And it's very difficult because the timing has to be just right. My wife, I think next week she'll lose the car, because we had to get rid of that. So she'll only have the car for a few more days, for another week, I think. And then shortly after that, we have to vacate. They have to vacate at the end of the month here in April, and we haven't yet bought the airline tickets. We have to get that taken care of. But it's expensive getting rid of stuff. The car was expensive to get rid of because we did it in such a way that wasn't. We called up one of these car agencies and said, "Hey, we've got a car. We need to get rid of it. What do you give us for it?" And they said, "We'll give you $300." So we took that, and it's a good car. If I had that car here, I would drive it. It's a good car. So that's just the way it works. Old cars aren't that valuable in Japan. Although I'm pretty sure that we could have gotten a little more for it. But come to think of it, you see all those cars in Japan, those used car lots for like Hachiman-en, Kyuman-en, $800-900 cars. That must be our category R cars in now. So I should have contacted Hagiwara, Jim's friend, and maybe got rid of it through him. But the car served us well. 15 years old, but still very low miles. I can't remember. I think it's less than 20,000 miles on it after 15 years. We just didn't drive the thing. So in addition to that, we have to pay to get rid of all of our appliances, the refrigerator, the washing machine, air conditioning, and they're all good. We have thousands and thousands of dollars invested in all that stuff. And so my wife went down and talked to the people at Yamada Denki, which is a big household place. And it's not that we sold the stuff to them. We had to pay them hundreds of dollars to come and take the stuff away, which I don't know what they'll do with it. Now, again, we could have probably gone to I've seen that kind of stuff for sale at thrift stores. Are rare in Japan, but I've seen them for sale at these secondhand stores. We probably could have gotten a little bit of money for it, but then the timing, everything like that, it's always a matter that you could probably play it out. You could probably do things better if we thought it out, but we're just down to the wire. We just have to get rid of these things. And then next is to buy the airline tickets and to get the heck out of there. The other thing that's kind of interesting is this surgical removal of ourselves from everywhere. So my wife's going around and Yumiko is, we're making sure that we're not leaving any residue of ourselves. Remember, the village we live in, the area we live in has lots of family, especially particularly my wife's in-laws. And they have a big house. We use some of that place for storage, especially during my business years. So Yumiko's going through and making sure we're not leaving anything behind to inconvenience them. It feels like this surgical excise of bits of us, so that we don't leave any of us behind except memories and the minds of those who we leave behind. And that's the hardest thing, is leaving behind the people. But on the flip side, we're going to be establishing relationship and furthering relationships with the very people that we left behind 15 years ago when we left America to come to Japan. So it's a flip side. It's a coin, right? There's we on either side of the Pacific. Whatever we had done, if we'd stayed here the whole time, then her family in Japan would never have had the 15 years. How does that work out when Emily's 14? But it's because we left in 2003. That's right. So it's only been 12 years. So if we'd stayed here the whole time, then those people in Japan would never have had a relationship with Emily for 12 years and the time with us for that. But on the flip side, we gave up the relationship with my family here for those time, and now we're coming back, and we have to give it up there, but we gained it here. Well, it's not just we, it's them too. We all benefited. So I think in a way, we kind of spread the relationships around. We had relationships with these people on either side, and they with us, by virtue of the fact that we split the difference between the countries. But it hurts nonetheless to say goodbye. Well, that's it. So I just wanted to make an update about what it's like. Oh, tomorrow, it's happening Friday. I'll go down and get the key for the tree house. That's what my wife and I are calling our new home. And then I'll move into the tree house on Saturday. And we'll be ready to go. And I'll be saying goodbye to my 7th Street Market. The home, and probably one of the most touching homes I've ever lived in, even though it was all alone. But hey, sometimes some of the most touching places are the places you visit alone. Okay, oh, I hear the train coming. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.